Okay, got called to look at this. This is one we did a while back with a block capillary, I seem to remember. Anyway, it's now knocking the trip out. Power was off when I got here, so I turned it on and I had a pop. And I thought that was a bit odd. Didn't like it, so I turned it off. Turned it on again. I had another little pop. It'll run for a bit and then trip the power out. Then we heard another little pop. And I come over here and I saw a little tiny flash from the end of that wire. So quite often with these Sonottis, they'll have a cable that could go to an inside light or something. And I've had it before where it's just left cut and nothing's done with it. So I'm wondering if that is shorting out with the damp weather. Possibly even rubbing on the mark there, haven't we? Something going on. Oh, I thought I saw a little flash at the end of that. Anyway, let's turn it off before we get electrocuted. Unpluggy. And we'll take the cover off and trace some wires back and disconnect the buggers. Yeah, so there we go. That's where that's shorted out, and then that is the end of that cable. Yeah, so if you just cut that off, there's not a lot of gap between the live, neutral and earth. It wouldn't only take a bit of damp or a bit of dust on there, dirt, then gets damp and it can track across. Then once you've got tracking, you've got a bit of carbon. Anyway, so that is probably what the problem is. So we'll get these disconnected and then we'll check the capacitors for this, because that was the other thing that's a favourite. Capacitors go weak and the start current goes up. I've had them where they'll pull down to temperature and then they turn off, and then when they come back on again the second time, the pressures haven't quite equalised or something. The starting current's a bit higher and it'll knock the breaker out that way. Okay, that's one of them. Let's take the two screws out of there. And the other one, that's the one that's shorting out because it's got an earth on it. I think this one was properly, well, I say properly, it was shorted out. That might be for a door switch or something. Might be for a door switch. Does it say door micro? Doesn't matter. We don't need to know. We don't need to know what that does to fix it. We just need to disconnect it. Although saying that is linked, isn't it? That is linked together. So we probably want to link that together. It's probably a door switch signal. Yes, so we don't want to just chop it, otherwise it probably won't come on or do something. Then we need to pull these wires out, see where they go. And then we can get in here and we can check the start cap and the run cap, make sure they're good while we're poking about. And then watch it run for a bit. Okay, the run cap's, start cap's reading 100, which is in the ballpark, where it should be. Probably a bit lower than I would like. Well, it's 98, it was 98 plus 30%, so it could be 130. And the run cap, that was reading 17, and it should be 20, so we'll have a hunt through our little box of dreams here and see if we can find a 20. We've got an 18. Okay, we've got that one, which is reading 20. But I'd rather have one with a bit of flex on it. And a bolt on the bottom so I can bolt it back in properly. So I will see if I've got one in the van, because I haven't got any in there, so I need to get some more of them. Yes, failing that, we can make that work. Okay, we have found in the highly organised van a couple of 20s with a bit of flex on them. So we want some crimps as well. I'll take that. Okay, we found that one, 19.8, so that's good. The other one was 17, I think, 17 and a half. So we get that fitted. I think we might change the run cap, start cap as well, because that was reading 100. And it should be up to 130. and they always, when they're new, they always read at the upper end of their scale, so something's happened to that. Yeah, 98 plus 10% should be 110-ish, and we've got 101, so we'll see what we've got in here. Yeah, that's not very good either, so we're going to redo that whilst we're in there. We should have something suitable. That'll do, I think. Okay, the moment of truth. Amps. I didn't put the clamp meter on there before, so I don't know what it was doing before. The condenser fan's running, I can feel the air coming off of it. She's going to be working hard because it's a freezer and it's a +1. Yeah, 5 amps is coming down. Okay, it looks like the VAT fan should be on because we've got a little green light there, so we're just battery little fan there, so the coil's fully thrusted. -4. I might turn it off and then turn it on again, see if it starts okay. I think we're pretty much done. There we are, we're down to 4.6, 4.7 amps. -5. Put the cover back on and then we'll turn it off and on again, see if it starts okay. The symptoms was it would run for a few hours and then trip, but that would account for that, and those capacitors weren't that bad to make it not start. But while we're here we might as well change them. Okay, power off. Back on again and cross our fingers. There she goes. Didn't even think about it.